Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Freebooters franchise here in year number 7. Last episode, we managed to pull off the ultimate comeback and reverse sweep the Sandcats in the second round of the playoffs as we won 19-1 and 5-4 in 11 innings in the doubleheader as we forced our way into the league finals for the 4th straight year, and we're looking to win back-to-back titles here in our 3rd and 4th seasons against the Overdogs, who are the number 2 seed in the other conference. Here's a look at the bracket, their path to the finals. They beat the Grapplers in 3 games after falling behind 1 game to none. They won the last 2 to reverse sweep the Grapplers. And then they swept the Wide Loads in 2 straight, advancing to the league finals where they look to beat us. We will have home field advantage here as we are the number 1 seed from our side of the bracket, and the Overdogs are only the 2. On the mound for the first game is going to be left-handed flamethrower Vern Turnburner for the Overdogs. He is 1-0 with a 1.69 ERA and a 1.69 WHIP in the playoffs. And for us, making her postseason debut in her 3rd season, Malaya Ellison. In her first 2 years, Ellison did not get to pitch in the playoffs as we swept our way to the finals each year and did not have to use her. This time, because of that 3-game series against the Sandcats, she gets a chance to pitch. Should be fun to see how she does, as she's 8-0 in the regular season the past 2 years combined. Here's our lineup for today. It's the shortstop Hester Reliable leading off. Then it's the first baseman Stump Pitts. Center fielder Nico Jennings batting 3rd. Huffley Buffalo, the DH, bats 4th. Catcher Everett Ho bats 5th. He's a little bit tired, but nothing worse for wear. Batting 6th is the second baseman Cole the Fishman Salmon, batting 7th. Third baseman Colton Burnett, batting 8th. Right fielder Herpy Nixon, and batting 9th and still 10th, left fielder Martin Polding. Let's get it on as we're going to be under the lights here at Lafayette Corner for the first game, it looks like. Generally, the screen here will tell you what the weather's going to be most times. It's 90% accurate, I believe. Hopefully it is accurate here. I would like a night game here to kick off the league finals. And we're going to play until we get a winner, so let's see how it goes. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? God, I hope so. Alright, here we go. Looking at the lineup for the Overdogs. Solid. Got Friedman batting 2nd there. He is the leader in RBIs for the entire playoffs. And then the bottom of their lineup's not hitting well. Duffers and Turner. Jimenez, Friedman, and Baggs do it first against Ellison, who's making her postseason debut. Leading off is the DH, backup first baseman Remington Jimenez, hitting .429. No homers or RBIs in the postseason. Ellison in the regular season went 4-0, winning off 4 of her starts. She had a 1.38 WHIP, which was best on the team, top 10 in the league. 1.27 WHIP. She gave up 4 runs in 26 innings, 30 hits given up, one of them a homer. She walked 3 and struck out 20. Batting average against .297 is the worst out of the starting rotation, but she managed to pitch around a lot of those hits. Here we go, she's ready, and here's the lineup for the Overdogs. After Jimenez, it is the shortstop Easton Friedman, who's on fire. That is right fielder Johnny Baggs, the former Sawteeth outfielder. Center fielder young star Aiden Vaughn. And it's the left fielder Robin Yu. First baseman Rafael Gonzalo. Catcher Harold Williams is batting 7th. In her backup position, as she's normally right field. Batting 8th is the second baseman Chip Duffers, who is 10th, and batting 9th is the third baseman D.P. Turner, who is also 10th. Let's get it on. Two on the count as Ellison's fighting back here. Fouled off, 2-2. Slider inside, backs him off the plate, full count. Fastball's fouled off as well, still a full count. Moves inside, chased it anyway, strike 3. First punch out for Ellison, 1 down. Brings up Friedman, the shortstop, hitting .409, 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Friedman ahead 3-0 in the count. And he'll take a 4-pitch walk as he will get on here. First base runner of the day for the Overdogs, and that'll bring up Bags, the right fielder, hitting .235 with a homer, 2 RBIs as he is low pitch active. Line to the short, over the diving, reliable, that's a base hit. First and second here with 1 down. So that'll bring up Aiden Vaughn, the young superstar center fielder, hitting .333 with 3 RBIs. Let's see if he can come through for his team. One count coming. Fouled off on the changeup, 1-2. Curveball up, fouled off into the seats, 1-2 still to count. Fastball in the dirt, blocked, 2-2. Down and in is low, 3-2. Slide up and away, runners go on the hit and run. Nixon runs it down easily though in the corner for the second out. Runners will retreat. That'll bring up Robin Yu, the left fielder, original member of the Overdogs, hitting .200, 2 homers, 5 RBIs as he's got contact for his right-hander active here. There's his fastball hitting the hole to short, past the diving reliable into the gap. That'll be extra bases for Yu. Polding gives chase. It's going to be a 2-run double for Robin as they're up 2-0 here on the 2-out double. Brings up the first baseman, another original Overdog, Rafael Gonzalo, hitting .357. 2 RBIs as Ellison is tense here to start the inning. Liner the third on the first pitch ends the inning as it's right at Burnett. Still 2 runs on the 2-out double. And the Overdogs lead 2-0. Leading off for us is the shortstop Hesta Reliable, who's locked in, hitting .478 with 4 homers and 8 RBIs. On the mound for the Overdogs is left-hander Vern Turnberner, the former Moonstars pitcher. Turnberner in the postseason is 1-0. He's got a 1.69 WHIP and a 1.69 ERA. 1 run given up in his 1 start, totaling 5 1/3 innings. 6 hits surrendered, 3 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Batting average against .286. See how he does. Change of low, ball 1. Heater low, 2-0. Change with the knees, line to left center. Down for a base hit is Reliable as the first hit today for the Freebooters. Leadoff man on, and that'll bring up Pitts, the first baseman, hitting .333 with 3 homers and 7 RBIs. Slider low, ball 1. Fastball away, 2-0. Sliders inside, 3-0. 2-seamer up and in, it's called strike, 3-1. Fastball down the middle, Pitts drives it deep left center field. He got a good piece of it. It's heading to the high wall. Cannonball coming at you in the first row as Pitts ties it up with a home run. The captain responds in a big way. We're all tied up at 2 on his 4th homer of the postseason. Attaboy, Stump. Attaboy. The captain is going. Now to bring up center fielder Nico Jennings, hitting .522 with a homer and 3 RBIs. He's batting 3rd today. Here comes first pitch from Turnberner. He's tense. Giving up 2 hits here to start his day. Behind 2-0 here. 3-0 now as Jennings in the driver's seat. That's caught the letters, 3-1. Slider middle in, line to center field. That's going to be right at Vaughn, though, as he makes the catch, 1 down. Gotta bring up Huffley Buff with the DH, hitting .381 with 2 homers, 6 RBIs, batting cleanup today for us. Fastball low, ball 1. Low again, 2-0. That was inside, but he rips it foul, 2-1. Fastball at the knees, blooped into center. Base hit for Buffler, his first today. He is 1 for 1. He'll be on a first 1 down for Ho, the catcher, batting 5th, hitting .429. 2 homers and 2 RBIs as he's outside pitch active here. Fastball to letters, hit and hold to second, diving his Duffers to cut it off. He'll flip to second one, on to first, late on the infielder's choice. Buffalo on with 2 down now for Cole, the Fishman Salmon, batting 6th today. Second baseman's hitting .412 with 2 homers, 6 RBIs, and inside pitch active. Fastball away is a called strike, 0-1. Screwball inside, misses, 1-1. Fastball up, line to left center field. He goes with it, but it's going to hang up for you, and that ends the inning. Still a 2-run homer from Stump Hits, ties it up as the captain responds for the Freebooters. To the second, we're tied. O'Wugliams, Duffers, and Turner, bottom 3 in the lineup, up against Ellison. Here's Harold O'Wugliams, the catcher, batting 7th today for the Overdogs, originally from the Platte of High. Batting .278 with 1 homer, 2 RBIs in the postseason. Ellison back to neutral mojo after getting out of the first inning. Promptly gives up a 1-pitch single as that was ripped up the middle. And she is tense once again. That bring up the second baseman Chip Duffers, who's tense, hitting .238 with an RBI on the year in the postseason. First pitch curveball bounces, ball 1. Fastball down and in is a check swing, 1-1. Change up, check swing high, good take from Duffers, 2-1. Slider away, ball 3. 3-1 pitch coming. Fastball away, line to right center field. That's in the gap, knocked down by Nixon, but it'll still be extra bases. Second and third now with none down. Well, Ellison in a pickle here. So to bring up the third baseman of the day, D.P. Turner, who's tense, hitting .313 with a homer, 3 RBIs. Turner, an original Sawteeth member, just like his teammate Johnny Baggs. Turner is a utility infielder, so he's playing a backup position here at third base. He's primarily a second baseman by trade. Fastball at the knees, 0-1. Curveball in there, 0-2. Slider up and in. Popped up, shallow left. Reliable out. Makes catch, 1 down. Now to bring up the leadoff hitter, Remington Jimenez, who has RBI dud and is now active. 0 for 1 today. Curveball at the knees for a called strike, 0-1. Right up and away, called a strike on the check swing, 0-2. Fastball up and in high, 1-2. Change it down and away is low, 2-2. Fastball down and in, fouled off by Jimenez, still 2-2. Right up and away, chased it outside, strike 3, second punch out, I believe for Ellison. 2 down, and that'll bring up Friedman, who walked first time up. First pitch curveball at the knees, a strike, 0-1. Ellison back to neutral mojo again. Fastball way, hard grounded to short. Reliable fields it, fires to first in time, and that ends the inning as she gets out of the jam. Good pitching from Ellison, and that's what she's done all year. She gives up a lot of hits, but she gets out of jams. Bottom 2, Burnett, Nixon, and Polding do up. Here's Colton Burnett, the rookie third baseman. He's leading off as the bottom 3 in the Freebooters lineup are up this inning, hitting .235 with 5 RBIs in the postseason. Takes a strike at the letters, 0-1. Outside misses, 1-1. Screwball inside, rip foul, 1-2. Inside heater, 2-2. Change up away, misses, 3-2. Fastball down the middle, lined in the hole to short. Diving is Friedman to cut it off. He'll fire to first. In time to get Burnett. Good play, 1 down. Brings up Nixon, the right fielder, hitting .333 with 2 RBIs as he's batting 8th today. Pinch hit last game. I believe he reached on a walk or he got out. Curveball high, fastball high misses, ball 1. Fastball away, 2-0. Change it down the middle, fouled off, 2-1. Might have been a screwball. Heater high, 3-1. Chased it in the dirt. That should have been ball 4, full count. Left a fastball down the middle, and Nixon crushes it dead center field. Vaughn fields it off the wall cleanly, and that'll be a double for Nixon as he beats the throw in. Runner at second, 1 down now for the 9-hitter, Martin Polding. Left fielder is tense, really struggling in the postseason, batting only .105. He's currently tense, looking to break out of his slump. ahead 2-0 in the count here. Change up, rip foul, 2-1. Inside change up, 3-1. Fastball up and in, fisted to right field. Caught by Bags on the charge in, 2 down. Brings up Reliable, 1 for 1 today with a single. Looking to drive in the runner from second. Fastball inside, ball 1. Hold on, we're trying to see if my son's awake or not. Not quite yet. Chased it low, 1-1. Swung late, 1-2. Change it down, blooper to right field, that's in for a base hit. Nixon got a good break on the ball. He's going to score on the single. 3-2. Reliable drives in the run. Freebooters take the lead, and that'll bring up Pitts, who homered his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Slider away, popped up on the first pitch to left field. Yu makes a catch, and that ends the inning. Run for the Freebooters and a 2-out single by Reliable. 3-2 the score to the third. Bags, Vaughn, and Yu do up. Here's Johnny Bags, singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Slider inside almost hits him, ball 1. Change away, hit and hold a short. Reliable pack, hands it, fires, 1 down. Brings up Vaughn of 1 today. Check swing at the knees, 0-1. But down and then caught a strike, 0-2. Slider up is high, 1-2. Change down in the way is low, 2-2. Fastball down and in, grounded hard to second. Salmon backhands it, fires in time, 2 down. Bring up Yu, 1 for 1 with the 2-run double in the first inning. Slider up and in, inside, ball 1. Strike away, 1-1. Changeup hangs, and that's ripped into right center field. Jennings will field it off the wall and miss it, as that'll be another double for Yu. Second hit today, he's 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. That extends the inning for Gonzalo, who's 0 for 1. There's a change of inside, ball 1. Fastball up and away is fouled off, 1-1. Down the way, dribbler to second. Salmon charges, bare hands and fires in time. That ends the inning. Freebooters strand another runner. Bottom 3, Jennings, Buffler, and Hodo up against Turnburner. Here's Jennings, 0 for 1, leading off the inning. Heater high, 1-0. Outside heater, 2-0. Screwball middle in is guide to right center. Vaughn back for it, makes the catch, 1 down. Gotta bring up Buffler, 1 for 1 today with a single. Looped it into center field his first time up. Heater high, ball 1. Outside, 2-0. Swung late on a heater inside, 2-1. Slider inside, knocked down by Turnburner as he'll recover and fire to first, 2 down. Bring up Hose, 0 for 1. As Turnburner back to neutral mojo finally. Fastball low, 1-0. Fastball middle in line to center field as Ho has a base hit. He's 1 for 2. That'll extend the inning here. For the 6 hitter, second baseman Cole Salmon. Fishman's 0 for 1 today. Flew out to left center field his first time up. Takes it high on the strike call, 0-1. Screwball down and in, fouled off, 0-2. Heater inside, 1-2. Chased it down and in on the screwball, strike 3, and that ends the inning. First punch out for Turnburner as he gets through this third scoreless to the 4th. Still 3-2 Freebooters. Williams, Duffers, and Turner do up. Williams 1 for 1 today with a single. First pitch fastball lined up the left field line. That's a fair ball into the corner. Polding gets it in. That'll just be a single for Oleg Limbs, who's 2 for 2. Brings up Duffers, 1 for 1 today with a double. Slider down and in is called strike, 0-1. Fastball away, fouled off, 0-2. Well down and away, check swing low, 1-2. Change up and in, fouled off, 1-2. Fastball down and in is low, 2-2. Slider down and away, grounded to second. Salmon fires to short, 1. Reliable to first, double play. Base runners erased. Brings up Turner, 0 for 1 with the pop out today. Curveball hangs on the first pitch. It's ripped foul though, 0-1. Fastball away, fouled off again, 0-2. Up and in, swung through it, strike 3. Third punch out for Ellison as she's through the inning scoreless. Bottom 4, it's still 3-2. Burnett, Nixon, and Polding do up. Here's Burnett, 0 for 1 today. Screwball away, caught the zone, 0-1. Fastball's outside, 1-1. Not quite awake yet. Fastball down in the way, 1-2. Slider away, lined at the middle. 1 hopper to Friedman. He'll make the play. 1 down. Burnett now tense, and that'll bring up Nixon, who doubled his first time up. He's 1 for 1. He then scored on the single by Reliable in the second inning. Strike to the knees, 0-1. Chased it outside. Dribbler to second. Duffers to first. 2 down. Brings up Polding, 0 for 1 today. Flew out to right field his first time up. Strike away, 0-1. Sliders inside, 1-1. Change it down and in, rip foul, 1-2. Chased it outside, strike 3. Polding again can't make contact, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Turnburner. To the 5th, it's still 3-2. Top of the lineup up for the Overdogs. Jimenez, Friedman, and Baggs do up. Here's Jimenez, 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. He's down 10s. Curveball's low from Ellison, ball 1 as she's locked in. Slider away, fouled off, 1-1. Up and in, fouled off again, 1-2. Fastball away, fouled off again. Jimenez stays alive. Curveball down and in, fouled off. Still 1-2. Right down in the way, chopper to short. Reliable bare hands and fires, 1 down. Friedman, 0 for 1 today with a walk. Grounded out his last time up. Fastball low, ball 1. Change up low, 2-0. Fastball up and in. Sky ball into left field by Friedman. Polding makes the catch, 2 down. Brings up Baggs, 1 for 2 with a single. Down in the ways outside, ball 1. Fastball up and in, chopped on the ground to short. Reliable cuts it off and fires. 1-2-3 inning for Ellison as she's through the 5th. Bottom 5, it's still 3-2. Reliable, Pitts, and Jennings do up. Here's Reliable, 2 for 2 today. He's singled twice, driving in a run. Change up away, ball 1. Slider at the knees, lined at the middle. 1 hopper to Duffers. Makes the play, 1 down. Brings up Pitts, who's 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer. Flew out his last time up. Fastball in there, 0-1. Heater high, 1-1. Screwball down and in is Sky to right center. Easy play for Vaughn, 2 down. That brings him Jennings 0 for 2 with a fly out his last 2 times at the plate. Fastball high, ball 1. Swung through a changeup, 1-1. Fastball at the knees, charred chopper popped the middle past the diving Duffers. First hit today for Jennings, he's 1 for 3, and that 2-out hit extends the inning for Buffler. 1-2 today with the single, as Turnburner done here after 4 2/3 innings, giving up believe he didn't walk anybody. Gave up 7 hits and 3 runs. Responsible for the runner at first as he is in line for the loss. Coming out of the bullpen is left-hander Broseph. Broseph, the former Hot Corners reliever, has no record. A 2.08 ERA and a 0.69 WHIP in the playoffs. 1 earned run given up in 3 appearances, totaling 4 1/3 innings. 2 hits, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts with a batting average against a 125. Broseph is, ratings-wise, the best reliever in the Howard Dogs bullpen at a B+. Fastball outside, ball 1. Away, 2-0. Fastball middle in is skied to right field by Bufflers. He got a good piece of it, but it dies at the warning track as Baggs makes the catch to end the inning. To the 6th, it's 3-2, but Turnberner is out after 4 2/3. As the Overdogs go to their bullpen, Ellison will face Vaughn, Yu, and Gonzalo here in the 6th. Here's Vaughn. He's 0-2 today. Curveball away, outside, 1-0. Slider middle in, hard grounder at the middle, base hit for Vaughn. His first hit today, I believe. He's 1-for-3. Leadoff man on. Here's the tying run. Brings up Yu, 2-for-2 today with 2 doubles. Drove in 2 runs in his first at bat. Fastball away, out. Called a strike, actually, 0-1. At the knees, hard grounder to second. Salmon flips a reliable 1. Back to first, double play. And that erases the base runner. Gonzalo, who's 0-for-2. Slider middle in. Soft line up the middle. Salmon dives. You can't get there, though, and that's a base hit. Gonzalo now 1-for-3 as he'll extend the inning for Williams. He has singled twice today. She's 2-for-2 and locked in. Down in the way, lined at the middle. She sat on the curveball, and now she's 3-for-3 with 3 singles. Gonzalo looking to get the third, and he will. Runners at the corners now with 2 down for Duffers. 1-for-2 with a double. Grounded into a double play last time up as he will be pinch hit for by a catcher, Samuel Perez, who has no hits in the postseason. Another original Overdogs member. First pitch changeup is inside from Ellison, ball 1. Fastball away, check swing, 2-0. Curveball down and in, swung through it as he's late, 2-1. Slider up and away, swung through it, 2-2. Curveball down and away, check swing, good take, full count. Williams will take off with the pitch. Duffers will hold at third. Fastball middle in, turned on by Perez, ripping it into the corner. That is a home run. Line drive homer for Perez, his first homer in the postseason, and that gives the Overdogs the lead, 5-3 in the 6th. Unlucky. Missed the spot with the fastball. Brings up Turner, 0-for-2 intense. Ellison no longer locked in. Strike in there, 0-1. Change up down, check swing, 1-1. Curveball down and away, called a strike, 1-2. Slider up and in, popped up, foul territory, out of play. Fastball up and away, outside, 2-2. Down and in, called strike 3, that ends the inning. Ellison gets her 4th punch out to end her day, but she gives up the big 3-run homer to the pinch hitter Perez as the Overdogs take the lead, 5-3. Bottom 6, Ho, Salmon, and Burnett due up. Ho leads off the innings, 1-for-2 today with the single, as Alika Gill will enter the game at third base, and moving Turner over to second to replace Duffers. Ho singled his last time up, he's 1-for-2. Fastball inside from Broseph, ball 1. Change up, or 2-seamer up, fouled off, 1-1. Fastball's high, 2-1. Fastball at the knees, line to short, right at Friedman, 1 down. That brings up Salmon, who's 0-for-2 today. Struck out swinging his last time up. He's also flown out. Fastball in there, 0-1. Fastball away, 1 hopper to third. Gill makes the stop, 2 down. Brings up Burnett, who's 0-for-2 today, intense. Grounded out and flown out today. Fastball away, ball 1. Strike up and in, 1-1. Fastball down the middle, lined up the middle, and Burnett has his first hit today. He's 1 for 3, as that will extend the inning and bring the tying run to the plate. Kirby Nixon is 1 for 2 today with the double. Grounded out his last time up. Slider away, ball 1. Fastball at the knees. Nixon crushes it deep right field. Did he get enough? Cannonball coming at you as Nixon has another home run. His first in the postseason as Nixon ties it up with the cannonball bomb. 5-5. We're even. And Polding up now 0 for 2 and still tense. Fouled off on the slider, 0-1. Hard grip up the middle on the ground, and Polding has his first hit today. He's 1 for 3, and that will put his batting average back over 100. Going to bring up Reliable, 2 for 3 today. He's singled twice and drove in a run. Fastball ways, fouled off, 0-1. Broseph now tense after the homer. Chased it low, 0-2. Fastball at the knees. Reliable drives it deep left center field. He got a good chunk of it. Heading to the low wall. It's gone! Cannonball coming at you in the Overdogs bullpen. Another home run for Hester Reliable. His 5th of the postseason to lead the team, and that makes it 7-5. We'll bring up hits. 1 for 3 today with 2-run homer. Fastball way line to short. 1 hopper. Friedman cleanly fields it, and that ends the inning. But 2 2-run homers for the Freebooters by Nixon and Reliable have swung momentum in their favor. 7-5 the score to the 7th. Jimenez, Friedman, and Bags do up as Ellison done after 6 innings, giving up 10 hits, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, and 5 earned runs. She's in line for the win, despite that. Jimenez leading off is 0 for 3 today in tense. Coming out of the bullpen is going to be rookie right-hander Elliott Rums. Rums is 1-0 in the postseason, no ERA, and a no 0.67 whip. No runs given up in his 1 appearance, which was 3 innings in length. 1 hit surrendered, 1 walk, and he struck out 5. Batting average against 100 on the year. First pitch fastball low to Jimenez, ball 1. Jimenez 0 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts. Curveball line to short, right at Reliable, 1 down. Brings up Friedman 0 for 2 today with a walk as he's down to locked in mojo, no longer on fire. First pitch change of down and in is called strike, going 1. Cutter down and away, pulled foul, 0-2. Whiffer activates for the first time today for Friedman. Fastball up and in, high, 1-2. Curveball down and away, swung through it, strike 3 in the dirt, 2 down. First punch up for Rums. Bring up Bags, 1 for 3 today with a single. Cutter up and in, the first pitch is high, ball 1. Fastball up and away, fouled off, 1-1. Down and away, check swing, 1-2. Down and in, fouled off by Bags, 1-2. Fastball up and in, swung through it, strike 3. Second punch out for Rums. He has a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 7, it's still 7-5. Jennings, Buffler, and Ho do up. Here's Jennings. He's 1 for 3 today with a single. Right down the middle. I should have swung at that. Damn it. Slider up and away, grounded to short. Easy play for Friedman. 1 down. Brings up Buffler. 1 for 3 today with a single. Fastball up, sky ball to left center. Vaughn in on it on the charge, makes the catch. 2 down. Bring up Ho. 1 for 3 today with the single. Swung through a fastball at the knees, 0-1. Slider at the knees, lined off of Broseff's gloves. It trickles behind the mound. He'll recover in time, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. To the 8th, we're still up by 2 runs, 7-5. Vaughn, Yu, and Gonzalo do up against Rums. Here's Vaughn, 1 for 3 today with a single. First pitch curveball at the knees is a ball, 1-0. Cutter up and in is a strike, 1-1. Fastball down and in, check swing, 2-1. Change up away, grounded hard to short, right at Reliable. He makes the play, 1 down. Brings up Yu, 2 for 3 today with 2 doubles and 2 RBIs. Slider up on the first pitch is skied into left center field. Jennings going over. He calls it off on the warning track. 2 down. Now to bring up Gonzalo. 1 for 3 with a single. Fastball at the knees. Chopper to short. Liable charges and fires. In time, that's a 1-2-3 inning for Rums. He gets through the 8th without issue. 6 up and 6 down for him. Bottom 8. Salmon, Burnett, and Nixon do up. Here's Salmon, 0 for 3 today. He'll start the inning against Broseph, who's still 10s. Fastball up, blooper to left field. In front of the sliding U, base hit for Salmon. He's 1 for 4. Brings up Burnett, 1 for 3 today with a single. Fastball away, ball 1. Fastball up and in is a strike, 1-1. Fastball up and away, bloop to left field, leaping his gill to make a nice catch, 1 down, nice play. Gotta bring up Nixon, 2-run homer last time up. He's also doubled, he's 2 for 3. Fastball down and in, chopped in to hold a short. Friedman has no play at second, he'll go to first on the fielder's choice, 2 down. Gotta bring up Polding, who singled his last time up, he's 1 for 3. Looking to break out of his 10s mojo. Fastball down and in, bloop to short. Friedman makes a catch, that ends the inning. To the 9th, it's still a 2-run game. O'Wugliams, Gill, and Turner do up. Here's O'Wugliams, 3 for 3 today with 3 singles. Rums is locked in. Do we go with him or do we go with Farmer? We're going to go with the closer, Persimmon Farmer. This is her job, so give her the save opportunity, and we'll save Rums if we need him for next game, as he's only thrown 17 pitches, and he's locked in, which will help. Farmer, in her 1 appearance in the postseason, gave up 1 run, 9 ERA, and a 3 whip in 1 inning of work. She gave up 3 hits and 1 strikeout recorded, batting average against 500 on the year. Faces O'Wugliams, who's locked in and 3 for 3 today with 3 singles. Slider at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up and away is high, 1-1. Fastball down and away, chopped into ground to first. Pitts makes the play himself, 1 down. Brings up Gill, getting his first at bat today, hitting .667 in the postseason, 2 for 3, and if you're trying to keep track, was a defensive replacement in the 6th inning. Slider away, ball 1. Fastball down and in, line to second, right at Salmon. That's 2 down. Gonna bring up Turner, who's last chance. He's 0 for 3 today. Fastball up and in, fouled off by Turner, 0-1. Slider down in the way, swung through it, 0-2. K-Man activates for Farmer. Fastball down and in, swung through it, strike 3. First punch out for Farmer, 1-2-3 inning. Farmer slams the door, and the Freebooters win game 1, 7-5, your final. Back and forth contest here. Both teams really showed what it took to get them this far, but the Freebooters came out on top, taking some big home runs late. Look at the box scores. Hitless today for the Overdogs were Jimenez, Friedman, and Gill and Turner. 3 hits for O'Wugliams, 2 hits for you today. He drove in 2 on a double, and Samuel Perez had the big pinch hit 3-run homer. On our side, everybody got at least 1 hit. 3 hits today for Reliable, had the big 2-run homer late to give us the win. He also singled in a run. Pitts had a 2-run homer back in the 1st inning, and Nixon had a big 2-run shot to tie the game in the 6th inning. Turnburner, 4 2/3, gets a no decision, 7 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, and a homer. Broseph, 3 1/3 out of the pen. He gives up 5 hits, 4 earned runs, and 2 home run balls. He takes the loss. He falls to 0-1. For us, Ellison, 6 innings of work. She gets the win. 10 hits, 5 earned runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, 1 homer. In her postseason debut, she improves to 1-0. Rums, 2 solid innings out of the pen, giving up nothing and striking out 2 batters. And out of the bullpen in the 9th for the save, Persimmon Farmer gets a strikeout, giving up nothing, her first save in the postseason. Player of the game, Hester Reliable with his 3 RBIs and the big home run. Nixon, the runner-up, with his 2 RBI homer. And then Samuel Perez, the big pinch hit 3-run homer. He is the 3rd-place finisher. And with that, the Freebooters move 1 game away from winning their 3rd title here in the series, and also their 2nd consecutive, and all this within the last 4 seasons of this franchise. Our first 3 were absolutely abysmal. Alrighty. Here's the pitching matchup for Game 2. It is rookie Hedwig Lafayette on the hill, who got shelled in that first game against the Sandcats, giving up 13 runs in 4 innings. She has an 0-1 record, a 27 ERA, and a 350 whip. And on the other side, Larry LaJoy, the Overdogs' original ace, he'll be on the mound. 1-0 with a 0 ERA and an 0.78 whip. Here's the lineup for today. In the second game, Reliable leads off again at shortstop. He's locked in. Then it's Captain Stump hits at first base. He'll bat second. Jennings at center. He'll bat third. Buffler at second will bat fourth. Ho catching will bat fifth. McFreddy in the lineup. He'll be at third base batting sixth as Burnett is tense. Batting seventh is right fielder Herpy Nixon. Batting eighth, left fielder intense Martin Polding. And batting ninth is the starting pitcher Hedwig Lafayette, as we are on the road against the Overdogs, who in their conference bat with their pitchers. It's like the National League. Whereas the Freebooters play in what would be considered the American League, where the pitchers never bat. There's always the DH. Although this is not true anymore of traditional baseball, it was for a majority of the time. Heading over to the Swagger Center here, which is the home of the Blowfish. We play here once a year, so to begin with, so it's nice to see this stadium again. It's actually one of my favorites. Reliable Pitts and Jennings up first here against LaJoy. There's Reliable, the shortstop, leading off, hitting .519 with 5 homers, 11 RBIs. And let's take a look at LaJoy's numbers in the postseason. Larry, in his one start, he got the win, giving up an unearned run. He threw a complete game, giving up 6 hits and a walk, striking out 5. Batting average against 176. Very solid start for LaJoy. Very solid indeed. Alright, Reliable's ready. Low pitch active here. Lefty v lefty. Let's get it on. Scrub out the knees. 0-1. Fastball high for a strike. 0-2. Curveball away. Blooped into the hole. Second. Duffers runs it down. 1 down. Next up is Pitts. First baseman hitting .321 with 4 homers and 9 RBIs today. Fastball down the middle, and the first pitch ripped up the middle on the ground. Base hit for Pitts. He is the first hit today for us. Runner at first, 1 down. Brings up Jennings in the center field, about third today, hitting .481 with a homer and 3 RBIs. Hitless in the first game of this episode. Slider's low, ball 1. 2-0 the count as that screwball is high. Curveball hangs, line to short. Friedman makes a nice catch, 2 down. I'll bring up Buffler, the second baseman, batting fourth today, hitting .360. 2 homers, 6 RBIs in the postseason. Fastball away, ball 1. Buffler is very familiar with LaJoy, as they are division rivals to start the franchise. And Buffler played his first 5 seasons with the Jacks, so he got to see a lot of LaJoy. Curveball hangs middle in, and that shows us what he can do. That's a line drive home run. Cannonball coming at you into the Freebooters bullpen. 2-run shot for Buffler, his third 2-run homer in the postseason. And that gives us a quick 2-0 lead in the first inning. So once again, power will guide us. Brings up the 5-hitter, catcher Effort Ho, who is outside pitch here, hitting .400 with 2 homers and 2 RBIs in the postseason. Curveball hangs, and Ho gets under it, drives it deep left center field. Did he get enough? Yes, he did. Cannonball coming at you into the bullpen once more. As back-to-back Jacks here for the Freebooters make it a 3-0 game, as Lafayette has early run support. Now to bring up McFreddy, the third baseman, getting the start today. He did not play in the first game here, hitting .200 on the season in the postseason. 1 for 5 for those of you who want to keep track. Strike in there, 0-1. LaJoy now tense after the back-to-back homers, as that's 1 high, ball 1. Curveball caught the zone, 1-2. Fastball's away, 2-2. Screwball up and in, 1 hopper to short. Easy play for Friedman. That ends the inning, but the Freebooters get back-to-back home runs from Buffler and Ho as we take a 3-0 lead. Bottom 1, O'Ugliams, Friedman, and Bags will face the rookie Lafayette. Here's O'Ugliams, the catcher, leading off, locked in, hitting .364 with a homer and 2 RBIs. Hedwig's one start in the postseason was an absolute disaster. She took the loss, going 4 innings, giving up 13 runs, 12 of them earned, 27 with ERA and a 3.50 whip. She gave up 10 hits, 4 walks, struck out 2 batters, and gave up 3 home runs. That average against 435. Lineup for the Overdogs will look like this. After O'Wugliams, it is the shortstop Friedman who's still locked in. And it's Baggs in right, Vaughn in center, Yu in left, Gonzalo at first, Duffers at second, Turner at third, both of them still tense, and LaJoy batting ninth. Lafayette ready, here we go. Fastball in the dirt, skips away, ball 1. Great start. Curve out the knees, grounding hard to second, right at Buffler. 1 down. Brings up Friedman, who's locked in, hitting 360. 3 homers and 10 RBIs in the postseason for the shortstop. Fastball away, fouled off, 0-1. Slider up it in, lined at the middle, base hit for Friedman, his first today, he's 1 for 1. Brings up Baggs, the right fielder, hitting 238 with a homer and 2 RBIs. Fastball away, Baggs drives it deep left center field, it is gone. Cracked that fastball as he was sitting on it. Baggs' second homer of the postseason, it's 3-2. So Lafayette's going to need to stop doing that if she wants to stay in the game. Got to bring up Vaughn, the center fielder, hitting 318 with 3 RBIs as she is rattled immediately. That's awesome. Ball low, ball 1. Slider down and in, lined in the hole to first, past the diving Pitts. That's a base hit. Brings up Yu, the left fielder, hitting 250, 2 homers, 7 RBIs in the postseason. He doubled in 2 runs in the first game in this series. Change up high, ball 1. Fastball down and in, low, called a strike, 1-1. Fastball down in the way. Outside, runner goes, throw down is late. Vaughn is an easy stolen base as he's locked in. That was his first stolen base attempt this postseason. He's 1 for 1. 2 on the count here to Yu. Slider down, lined in the middle, and that's a base hit. Jennings comes up throwing, and that will hold the runner at third. Runners at the corners at the single. That'll bring up Gonzalo, the first baseman, hitting 333 with 2 RBIs in the postseason. Slider up and in, swung through it, 0-1. Fastball down in the way, low, 1-1. Change it down and in, fouled off, 1-2. Curve up and away, check swing outside, 2-2. Fastball down in the way, swung through it, strike 3. First punch out for Lafayette, 2 down. That brings up Duffers, the second baseman, who's tense, hitting 261 with an RBI. Fastball away, ball 1. Runner goes, hard grounder to third, McFreddy fields it, fires to first in time, that ends the inning. Overdogs get a 2-run homer from Baggs and 4 hits total. But Lafayette strands the runners to the second. Nixon, Polding, and Lafayette do up. Here's Nixon, the right fielder, homered in the first game in the series, hitting 385 in the postseason with a homer and 4 RBIs. Fastball inside from LaJoy, ball 1. Curveball hangs at the knees. Nixon crushes it, but he's early, 1-1. Curveball down and in, turned on by Nixon, crushes it deep left center field. Cannonball coming at you, that's another home run. Nixon's second of the postseason, as that makes it a 4-2 game. Bring up Polding, the left fielder, who's tense, batting 8th today, hitting a .130. Still struggling to find his footing this postseason. Strike in there, 0-1. Heater high, 1-1. Fastball up, lined in the gap to right center field. That's extra bases for Martin as he's on his horse. He's going to get the second here on this double. He'll be in scoring position for the pitcher, Lafayette. Hedwig is rattled right now, looking to come through for her team, getting her first ever at bat here in the league. Infield in, protecting against the bunt. She swings, and it's up the middle. It's a base hit. Polding holds at third, runners at the corners. None down. Brings up reliable 0 for 1 today. LaJoy now rattles. That's in there on the slider. Slider down and in. Chopper to short. Friedman flips the second one. Duffers the first. It is a double play, but Polding scores 5-2. Brings up Pitts 1 for 1 today with a single. Joy now tense. Head 0-1. That's high 1-1. Heater away 2-1. Swung high 2-2. Tough out activates for Pitts. Scrub off and in. Blooper second right at Duffers. That ends the inning. Still another home run from Nixon and a run scores on a double play ball. 5-2. Freebooters lead to the bottom of the second. Turner, LaJoy, and Williams do up. Here's Turner hitting .250 in the postseason with a homer, 3 RBIs. He's batting 8th today and still tense. Lafayette now tense after getting a hit in her first ever at bat. First pitch chopped on the ground to third. McFreddy fires the first. 1 down. Next up, LaJoy, who's tense, hitting .250 with 2 RBIs. Curveball in there for a strike, 0-1. Change up and in, caught a strike, 0-2. Pass up and away, high, 1-2. Slider at the knees, fouled off, still 1-2. Curveball down and away, outside, 2-2. Pass up and in, swung through, strike 3. Second punch out for Lafayette, 2 down. Now bring up Williams, 0 for 1. First change up away is a strike, 0-1. Nice ball up and in, check swing, 1-1. Slider down and in, check swing, caught a strike, 1-2. Curveball down and away, chopper up the middle to short. Bible fields it, fires, in time, 1-2-3 inning for Lafayette. To the third, it's 5-2. Jennings, Buffler, and Ho do up. Oh, he's awake. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Jennings ready, here we go. Low, ball 1. Swung late, 1-1. Curveball middle in, ripped to right center. An extra base hit for Jennings. That's going to get all the way to the wall. Bags gets it in, it's a leadoff double. Jennings now 1 for 2. Now to bring up Buffler. 2-run homers, first time up. 1 for 1 today. Outside, ball 1. Late, 1-1. Chased it high, popped up, shallow right field. Out for it is Gonzalo. 1 down. Brings up Ho, the catcher, who's locked in. He homered his first time up as well. Solo shot for him. Curveball down and in, ball 1. Away with the curveball, 2-0. Slider in the dirt, 3-0. Slider down and in, caught the zone, 3-1. Slider hangs, jumped on by Ho, driving it deep left center field. Back for it though is Yu. He'll make the catch, 2 down. Ho just got under that one. That'll bring up McFreddy 0 for 1. Grounded that his first time up to shortstop. Strike in there 0-1. Peter low, 1-1. Slider down and in, caught by Turner. Fires the first, that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Freebooters this inning. Bottom 3, Friedman, Bags, and Vaughn do up against Lafayette. Here's Friedman, 1 for 1 today with the single. Slider down, low, ball 1. Fastball down and away, hard grounded to short. Reliable fields it cleanly. 1 down. Brings up Bags, 2-run homers first time up. He's 1 for 1. First pitch change up in there for a strike, 0-1. Ball down and in, caught a strike, 0-2. Slider up and in, popped it up, shallow left center. Lava makes catch, 2 down. Brings up Vaughn, 1 for 1 today with a single. First pitch fastball up and in is inside, ball 1. Ball down and away, in the dirt, 2-0. Change it down and in, inside, 3-0. Slider up and away, ball 4. First walk today for Lafayette as Vaughn is on. I'll bring up Yu, 1 for 1 with the single. Slider down low, ball 1. Runner goes, throw down is late. Ball now 2 for 2 on stolen base attempts. Fastball away, hit and hold a short. Lavo dives and cuts it off, but he has no play. It's an infield single. Runners at the corners, 2 down for Gonzalo, who's 0 for 1. First pitch curveball at the knees, called a strike, 0-1. Change up and in, inside, 1-1. Away, swung through it, 1-2. Slider down and in, chopper to the pitcher. Lafayette the first, that ends the inning as she strands the runners. To the 4th, it's still 5-2. Nixon, Polding, and Lafayette do up. Here's Nixon, solo home run his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Curveball hangs, and well, Nixon's got another homer as he cracked that one. Cannonball coming at you on the off the back netting in left center. Second of the game for Nixon. It's now a 6-2 game. That's his 3rd this postseason. 3rd the last 2 games, actually. That'll bring up Polding. Doubled his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Scored on the double play ball by Reliable. Hit a low, ball 1. Fastball at the knees, grounded up the middle, and it's a base hit as it gets past the diving Friedman. Base hit for Polding. He's 2 for 2 today, and he's locked in. Brings up Lafayette, 1 for 1 with the single. This is a bunt situation. So infield's playing for it. She's showing it. And she lays it down as it's back to the mound. LaJoy to first. Sacrifice works. Brings up Reliable, who's 0 for 2 today. Still locked in. Fastball at the knees, line to left center field. That's going to be in the gap, and that's going to be extra bases for Reliable as he's going to drive in Polding from second on the double. It's 7-2 Freebooters. Brings up Pitts, 1 for 2 today with the single. Fastball inside, ball 1. Screwball almost domes him, 2-0. Fastball high, 3-0. Ball away, ball 4. 4-pitch walk from LaJoy. I believe it's his first today. First and second now. It's 1 down for Jennings, who's 1 for 2 at the double. So LaJoy is rattled. Slider at the knees, blooped up the middle. 1 hopper to Duffers, flips the second one. Friedman the first, double play, and that ends the inning. Bottom 4, it's 7-2. Duffers, Turner, and LaJoy do up. Duffers is 0 for 1 today. Strike in there, 0-1. Slider low, check swing, 1-1. Up and In, high, 2-1. Fastball down and away. Fouled off, 2-2. Curveball fouled off, still 2-2. Fastball down and in. Looper to second. Buffer backhands it and fires, 1 down. Next up to Turner, 0 for 1 today, intense. Curveball in there at the knees, 0-1. Fastball away, swung through it, 0-2. Changeup up, called strike 3. Punch out for Lafayette, 2 down. That'll bring up LaJoy, 0 for 1. Lafayette's third punch out today. Slided down in the way, swung over it, 0-1. Fastball put in as a strike, 0-2. Lafayette finally back to neutral mojo. Curveball away, popped up, foul territory. McFreddy over. That's 1-2-3 inning for Lafayette as she's through the 4th. For the 5th, it's still 7-2. Buffler, Ho, and McFreddy do up. Buffler 1 for 2 today is a 2-run homer. It's also flown out. Slider in there, 0-1. Hitter high, 1-1. Fastball up, fouled off, 1-2. Slider inside, 2-2. Curveball down at the knees, blooper to right center. Caught by Vaughn for the first out. Brings up Ho, the catcher, 1 for 2 today with the solo homer. Flew out the left center field his last time up. Fastball up, line to dead center. It's right at Vaughn though, 2 down. Now bring up McFreddy, who's 0 for 2. Flew out his last time up as well. Strike in there, 0-1. Curveball inside, 1-1. Fastball down the middle, skied to center. Should be an easy play for Vaughn as he's there. That's a 1-2-3 inning. Oh no, he drops it. It's an error on Vaughn. The shorthanded center fielder makes a crucial error. And that will extend the inning for Nixon, who's homered twice today. He's 2 for 2. Looking to make him pay. Slider outside, ball 1. Slider hangs, left ripped into left. That's over the head of the fielder, and that's a base hit for Nixon. RBI single makes it 8-2, as that's his 3rd RBI today. That's an unearned run. I bring up Polding. Singled his last time up, he's 2 for 2. And he's finally back to neutral mojo. And back to 200 on the batting average category as he takes a strike, 0-1. Fastball away, fouled off, 0-2. Heater inside, 1-2. High, 2-2. Swung through it late, strike 3. LaJoy's punch out, and that ends the inning. 1 run on the RBI single by Nixon on the unearned run on an error. 8-2 the score to the bottom of the 5th. Williams, Friedman, and Bags do up. Williams over 2 today is still locked in though. First pitch curveball down, ball 1. Fastball away, 2-0. Slider inside, 3-0. Change it middle of the plate. Hard rip up the middle, and that's base hit for Williams, who crushes it. 1-3 the score. 1 for 3 today. Lead off woman on, and that'll bring up Friedman, who's 1 for 2 with the single. First pitch fastball away, line to right field. It's another base hit. First and second now with none down. That'll bring up Bags, 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer today. Just change it down in the way, check swing low, ball 1. Curveball down and in the dirt, 2-0. Fastball up and in, high, 3-0. Right down and in is a strike, 3-1. Up and in, popped up, foul territory. Nixon over, that's out of play though, full count. Go down in the way, grounded up the middle. Buffler can't get there as it's through for another base hit. Jennings throwing for the plate, here's Williams, she will score. It's RBI single, 8-3. And that'll bring up Vaughn. Tense after the error last inning, 1 for 1 with a single and a walk, as Lafayette's also now tense. after 3 straight hits here to start the inning. Slider at the knees, rip to left. Right at Polding, though, for the first out. Lafayette back to neutral. Now to bring up U. He's 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Fastball down in the way is low outside, 1-0. Change it down, low, 2-0. Curveball down in the way, low, 3-0. Fastball inside for a strike, 3-1. Slider down and in, inside, that's ball 4. Second walk for Lafayette. Bases loaded now for Gonzalo, who's 0 for 2. And she is tens once more. Change it middle in, inside, ball 1. Fastball middle away, check swing, 1-1. Curveball hangs, Gonzalo crushes that. That is a grand slam. And the Overdogs are down 8-7. His first of the postseason, as she hung him a curveball. That's not what you do. Duffer's up 0 for 2 today, and she is rattled. Fastball down, and that's a base hit. Lafayette just is not pitching well in the postseason. Turner up 0 for 2. He's also rattled. Who will win the battle of rattled players as he swings for a changeup 0-1. Runner goes 0-2. Throw down. Dropped. Would have been safe anyway. Who is that? I believe it's a stolen base for Duffers, his first. He's 1 for 1 in the postseason as well. Slider high, 1-2. That's below, 2-2. Curveball down, fouled off, still 2-2. Slider middle in, swing through it, strike 3. Another punch out for Lafayette, her 4th. 2 down, and that'll bring up LaJoy 0 for 2. Pinch hitting for him is catcher Leland Levi. Hitless in the postseason. Deja vu all over again. Fastball low, ball 1. Curveball down and in, grounded up the middle. Labo can't get there, that's base hit. Runner coming around third, here's the throw. It is late, it's tie game at 8 as the Overdogs have scored 5. Isabel Williams, 1 for 3 with a single. She started the inning. Ball inside, ball 1. Lafayette rattled again. Slider ripped to right center field. Nixon giving chase. Runs it down, that ends the inning. But 5 runs for the free Overdogs tie the game up at 8 as long reliever Def Weddams will come out of the bullpen. 6 runs. Tie it up. Thanks to the grand slam from Gonzalo. To the 6th, it's 8-8. Lafayette leading off. She's pinch hit for. She's done. 5 innings, 8 runs. It was just... It looked promising. Then we got to the 5th inning and she just shit the bed. Coming off the bench is going to be the backup third baseman, Bad Hop Brown. Brown in the postseason is hitting... He hasn't hit yet. This is his first at bat. He'll be facing the long reliever Weddams. Deft in the postseason has made 3 appearances. He has no record, an 18 ERA and a 3.50 whip. 4 runs given up in 2 innings, 5 hits given up, 2 walks, and he struck out a batter. Batting average against .455 is the worst out of the bullpen. Slider in there, 0-1. Fastball down and in, chopper to third. Easy play for Turner. 1 down. Brings it reliable, 1 for 3 today with an RBI double. Fastball inside, ball 1. Inside again, 2-0. Curveball down in the way, chopper to short. Easy play for Friedman, 2 down. Brings up hits, 1 for 2 today with a single and a walk. Curveball away, ball 1. Fastball away, 2-0. High with the heater, 3-0. Composed activates for Weddams. Fastball at the knees, 3-1. Curveball in there, full count. Tough out activates for Pitts. Curveball down and in, turned on by Pitts, looking to get over the high wall. He'll hit it off the high wall. Single for Pitts, and that puts him on with 2 down. Brings up Jennings, 1 for 3 today with the double. Fastball away, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Curveball inside, 2-1. Curveball inside again, 3-1. Composed activates again. Inside, ball 4. First walk for Weddams. First and second now with 2 down for Buffler, who's homered today. He's 1 for 3 with the 2-run shot. Curveball away, 1-0. Fastball down and in, he pops it up. Shallow center field. Duffers is there. He'll make the catch. That ends the inning. Buffler fails to come through. Coming off the bullpen will be left-hander Handro Specialo. Friedman up first. He's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Specialo in the postseason has made 2 appearances. He's gotten 1 win. He's 1-0. No ERA and a 6.7 whip. He's recorded a save as well. 3 innings pitched, 2 hits surrendered, and 2 strikeouts recorded. Batting average against 182. First pitch to Friedman's a fastball away, fouled off, 0-1. Slider inside, fouled off, 0-2. Whiffer activates for Friedman. Down and in, fouled off, 0-2. Fastball away, swung through it, strike 3. First punch out for Specialo, 1 down. Brings up Bags, 2 for 3 today. Switch hitter, 1 out bat right-handed. He's homered and singled in a run. Home run was a 2-run shot. First pitch is a slider in there, missing, ball 1. Fastball up and in, check swing high, 2-0. Curveball down, low, 3-0. Slider down, fastball down, ball 4, and that's a 4-pitch walk. First for Special, now to bring up Vaughn, 1 for 2. Granted, that his last time up, he's also singled and walked today. Slider away, outside, ball 1. Fastball down and in, chopper in the hole to second, Buffler to first with it on the fielder's choice, 2 down. Tying run, go-ahead run in scoring position for you, who's singled twice and walked. He's 2 for 2. Specialist active here for Specialo. Curveball down and away in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball down, check swing low, ball gets off Ho's glove, and that's a stolen move up on the base. 2-0 the count. Fastball high, 3-0. Slider down and in, called a strike, 3-1. Curveball down and away, driven deep, right center field. Jennings retreating, makes the catch, and Specialo strands the runner to the 7th. It's still 8-8. Ho, McFreddy, and Nixon do up. Here's Everett Ho, catcher's 1 for 3 today with a solo homer. Slider inside, ball 1. Fastball up, swung late, 1-1. Fastball away, line to second, right at Duffers, 1 down. Brings up McFreddy, 0 for 3 today. Curveball in there, 0-1. Fastball inside, 1-1. Fastball up, hard grounder to second, right at Duffers, 2 down. Brings up Nixon, 3 for 3 today. He's singled in a run. He's also homered twice. Both of them solo homers. Slider at the knees, 0-1. Fastball inside, 1-1. Swung late, 1-2. Slider at the knees, grounded to third, right at Turner. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Weddams. Bottom 7, it's still tied at 8. Gonzalo, Duffers, and Turner do up. Here's Gonzalo, 1 for 3 today. He's got 4 RBIs on the grand slam last time up. And they are pinch hitting for him with catcher Samuel Perez, who is 1 for 3 in the postseason. He had a 3-run homer when he pinch hit in Game 1 of the series. But why would you pinch hit for the guy who just hit a grand slam? Oh, specialist, that's why. Specialo was facing a lefty. Perez is a righty, so he's not affected by it, whereas Gonzalo was. Slider down and in, grounded to short. Diving's reliable to cut it off and make the play, 1 down. Brings up Duffers, 1 for 3 today with the single. Fastball away, chopped to second. Buffler charges and fires, 2 down. Brings up Turner, who's rattled, 0 for 3, and Specialist is working against him. Curveball down and away, outside, ball 1. Fastball down and in, caught a strike, 1-1. Slider up and away, swung through it, 1-2. Fastball down and away, swung through it, strike 3. Another punch out for Especialo, 1-2-3 inning. To the 8th, we're tied at 8. Polding, Especialo, and Reliable due up. There's Polding, 2 for 3 today. He's doubled and singled. He's tense right now. Perez will leave as Volt Bolter comes in to play first base, the backup outfielder. Fastball up, 1 hopper to Bolter, who just got in the game. It's an easy out. Specialo up next is locked in. Probably going to pinch hit for him. We'll go with the lefty, Cole Salmon. Fishman coming off the bench, inside pitch active. He's hitting .381 in the postseason with 2 homers and 6 RBIs. Fastball middle in is lined at the middle, and Salmon's on with a base hit. Nice job. Brings up Reliable, 1 for 4 today. He's doubled in a run. Still locked in. Slider inside, ball 1. Slider down and in, turned on by Reliable, drives it deep right center field. He's going to hit off the high wall and have extra bases. Fielders give chase. Salmon's got speed. He's going to round third. He will score. It is a RBI double from Reliable. 9-8. Freebooters take the lead. Brings up hits, 2 for 3. He's singled twice and walked. Fastball away for a strike, going 1. Contact for his right-hander active here. 0-2 the count. His tough out activates. Curveball at the knees, grounded hard at the middle, and that's another base hit. Runner rounds third, will draw the throw. It's a good one. Runners at the corners. 1 down, and that brings up Jennings. 1 for 3 today with a double and a walk. Fastball up and in, line to right. Oh, Duffers, you bitch. You got an unassisted double play, you fuckwit. Of course you did. Robs us of extra bases and another run. But we still take the lead, 9-8. I don't want to take Salmon out, but I don't want to take Reliable or Buffler out either. Shucks, I guess I'm going to have to. Coming out of the bullpen is going to be right-hander Kingston Parra. Wedham's due to lead off. Will pinch hit for him. It's Remington Jimenez, the first baseman, who's 10, hitting .273. Parra, making his 3rd appearance of the postseason, has no record, a 0 ERA and a 107 whip. No runs given up in 4 2/3 innings. He's given up 4 hits, 1 walk, and struck out 4, batting average against .235. We're going to keep it a 1-run game here. First pitch fastball fouled off, 0-1. Forkball down and in is grounded at the middle, and Jimenez has a base hit. That'll bring the tying run to first and bring the winning run to the plate. So Williams 1 for 4 with the single. She's locked in. First pitch curveball down and in. Low, ball 1. Fastball up and away is a strike. 1-1. Change it down and away is outside. 2-1. Slider inside misses. 3-1. Fastball down and away. Runner goes. Full count. Throw down by Ho is perfect, but late. Jimenez has a stolen base. Jimenez's first attempt to steal this postseason. He's also 1 for 1. Full count now for Williams. Runner in scoring position. Slider down and in. Grounded up the middle, and that's a base hit. Jennings comes up throwing. Runners hold. Runners at the corners. None down. Here's Friedman, 2 for 4 with 2 singles. First pitch forkball down. Fouled off, 0-1. Change up inside, ball 1. Slider down and away. Runner goes on the hit and run. Runner coming home. Here's the throw. They got an error. But, oh, there's 2 errors. What the fuck was that, guys? Double error. And that'll bring up Bags. 2 for 3. Homer, single, walk, 3 RBIs. Bases loaded. None down. Nowhere to put him. Well, fuck me. Fastball up, strike at the letters, 0-1. Change up away, outside, 1-1. So no error for Ho, I don't... Alright, timeout. There was no error assessed on that play. It was just a cavalcade of fuckery. Okay. Fielder's choice. I don't know what to call that. Oh my god. One pitch. Curveball swung through, 1-2. Ball down in the way, swung through it, strike 3. Punch out for par, 1 down. That'll bring him Vaughn, 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Ball down in the way, he's outside, ball 1. Fastball down and in, inside, 2-0. Work ball low, 3-0. Gotta find the plate here, son. Walks in the tying run, you son of a bitch, par. Gotta bring up you, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a walk. Slider down and then blooper to left field. Polding charging, sliding off his glove. And that'll bring in 2. It's 11-9. Are you fucking kidding me, guys? This is how I gotta play a 3rd game now. Are you serious? Here's Bolter, batting 1,000 in the postseason. Chopper up the middle, knocked down by Para, so there's no out anywhere. 12-9. Because, of course, the one time the pitcher actually reacts fast enough, it's when the fastest runner's on the base pass. Well, you're 10's Para. Good job, you dumb fuck. Another fucking hit. Okay. Base is loaded. Here's Turner, 0 for 4 and rattled. Para's about to be fucking fired is what he's about to be. Now he can't get an out all of a sudden. Hadn't given up a run all postseason until this point. And we got an out, but run scores. It's 13-9. Here's Jimenez, 1 for 1 RBI died. He pinch hit to start the inning, remind you. He started this shit show, and they've scored 5 fucking runs. Fouled off, 1-2. Fouled off again, 1-2. Change up low, grounded to short. Lap dives and cuts it off. He fires. Late infield single. Fastball fouled off. Work ball down, grounded to short. We're finally going to get out of the fucking inning. 6 runs later. Lou DeBaziz, the right-hander, is on to shut the game down as Jimenez exits, getting 2 singles in that inning. You've got to be fucking kidding me, guys. What the fuck was that? Here's Buffler. Who cares? Just, I can't believe that. 6 fucking runs on nothing. All because of 2 dropped throws by a catcher who's a good fielder and a guy at third base who shouldn't be there. 0-1. 1-1. 1-2. Fastball up, fly ball to right. This is an easy first out for Bags. Now up Ho, 1 for 4, solo homer. Fastball away, line to first, 2 down. Last chance is McFreddy, who's 0 for 4. He made one of those 2 errors. Good job, guys. We have to go to game 3 because you all are a bunch of dumb fucks who can't do anything right. Flies out to center field. That ends the game. We had an 8-2 lead. How did we blow a 6-run lead and then give up 6 more in the 8th inning? Are you serious? That was pathetic. And now I gotta play a 3rd game on top of this. Because you dumb fucks can't do anything right. Who cares about these players? Fuck them. Skip this shit. Let's just get it over with. I'm just... Oh, great. Sauter versus Noel. Aces. I hate this game so fucking much. Sauter's 1-1, 3 ERA and a 1.17 whip. And for us, Noel's 2-0 with a 3 ERA and a 1 whip. Here's the lineup. Pitts at first. Jennings in center. Buffler DHing. Nixon in right. He's locked in. Reliable at shortstop. He's locked in. Salmon back at second. Burnett back at third. Freeman will catch. And Polding is in left. Let's get this shit over with. We should have won that game. I'm angry right now. So angry that I can't even commentate right. I just want to win now. If we piss this away because of that shit right there, I'm going to be furious. We fought back from Twitch screwing me over in game 1 against the Sandcats. You guys lay an 8-2 lead. You lay an egg, give up an 8-2 lead, and then give up 6 runs in a 1-run game in the 9th because 2 of you can't manage to catch a fucking ball. Give me a break. Give me a fucking break, guys. Duffers leads off for the Overdogs. He's batting .286 with an RBI. He's no longer tense, and he's at second base. After him, it's the shortstop Friedman who's locked in, then Bags in right, Vaughn in center who's still tense, Ewan left, Gonzalo at first, Jimenez DHing, Williams catching, still locked in, and Gill at third as Turner is out of the lineup. Noelle in her 2 starts. She is 2-0 with a 3 ERA and a 1 whip. She gave up 6 runs, 5 of them earned. 15 innings pitched, 14 hits surrendered, 1 walk, 1 complete game, 1 hit batter, and 17 strikeouts. Batting average against .250. Out off, 1-1. Low, 2-1. Fastball high, popped up, shallow center. Jennings in. Catch, 1 down. Next up, Easton Friedman, the shortstop, who's locked in, hitting .367, 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Right away in the first pitch is a strike, going 1. Up and in, fouled off, 0-2. Whiffer activates for Friedman. Fastball away, swung outside, strike 3. First punch up for Noel, 2 down. Bring up Bags, the right fielder, hitting .280, 2 homers, 5 RBIs as Noel is locked in. 2-seamer fouled off, 0-1. Slider up and in, called a strike, 0-2. Fastball down in the way, fouled off, 0-2. Away, swung through, strike 3, another punch out for Noelle, her second 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 1, Pitts, Jennings, and Buffler do up against Sauter. Pitts leading off, captain at first base today, hitting .375, 4 homers, 9 RBIs. Sauter's numbers in the postseason look like this. He is 1-1 in his 2 starts, 3 ERA and a 1.17 whip. He's given up 4 runs in 12 innings, 10 hits surrendered, 4 walks, 1 homer, 12 strikeouts, batting average against .217. Let's get it on. Cutter in there, 0-1. Inside heater, 1-1. Fastball up and in, 1-2. Tough out activates, so does K-Man. Change up down and in, sky ball down the right field line. Caught by Bags, 1 down. Brings up Jennings, hitting .452. 1 homer and 3 RBIs. Strike the letters, 0-1. Heater low, 1-1. Fastball at the knees, driven deep by Jennings, left center field. Over for it is going to be left fielder Yu. 2 down. Bring up Buffalo to DH, batting third today, hitting .333. 3 homers and 8 RBIs in the postseason. Cutter away, first strike, going 1. High, 1-1. Swung late, 1-2. K-Man activates. Fastball away, grounded to second. Easy play for Duffers. That ends the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Sauter to match Noel to the second. Vaughn, Yu, and Gonzalo do up. Here's Vaughn, 10s right now, hitting 320 with 4 RBIs. Slider away in the first pitch is fouled off, 0-1. Fastball put in, swung through it, 0-2. Down and in, strike 3, swung through it. Third straight punch out for Noel, 1 down. Brings up Yu, locked in right now, or no, he's not. Has contact for his right-hander, hitting 321 with 2 homers and 9 RBIs. See repping in is high, ball 1. That's put down and in, foul off, 1-1. Side up and away, outside, 2-1. Change up away, fouled off, 2-2. Low, full count. Full count pitch. Liner to second. Salmon fields it cleanly. 1 down, 2 down now. Brings up Gonzalo, hitting 333 with a homer, 6 RBIs. Grand slam last game. Swung through it, 0-1. Down and in low, 1-1. Change up away, grounded into short. Iowa makes the play, 1-2-3 inning. Scoreless to the bottom, second. Nixon, reliable, Salmon due up. Nixon locked in right now, hitting 471, 3 homers, 7 RBIs. Sauter locked in as well. Swung late, 1-1. Change up, rip foul, 1-2. K-man active. Slider down and in, grounded at the middle, base hit past the diving Friedman. First hit today for us, it's Nixon. Leadoff man on for reliable, is locked in, hitting 500, 5 homers, 13 RBIs. Slider low, ball 1. Slider inside, 2-0. Pick off, nothing doing. Fastball down and in, bloop to right, that's a base hit. First 2 batters on here in the inning. Then bring up Salmon, hitting 409, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. Out off, 0-1. Fastball down and then bloop to left, another base hit. 3 straight hits to start the inning. Nixon going to test you. He will beat the throw. It's an RBI for Salmon, 1-0. I'll bring up Burnett, rookie back in the lineup at third base today, hitting 238, 5 RBIs in the postseason. Strike in there, 0-1. Chased it high, 0-2. K-man active. Change it down, fouled off, 0-2. Fastball down and away, high, hammered in the ground on the hole. Hammered on the ground in the hole, bases loaded now. I bring up Freeman, the catcher, batting in the lineup for Ho today. He's batting 1,000 in the postseason with an RBI on a double. He's 1 for 1. Freeman fouls that one off, out of play. Oh, Bags with a nice catch. Are you serious? I did not think he would get there. Bases remain loaded. I'll bring up Polding, the left fielder, who's 10th, batting 9th. Hitting $185 right now. Changeup fouled off by Polding, 0-1. Swung late, 0-2. K-man active here. Fastball up, fouled off, 0-2. Fastball down and in, sky to left center field. Catch made by Vaughn. Runners hold. Base is still loaded for Pitts, who's 0 for 1. Fastball up, lined in the left, that's a base hit. 1 run scores, second runner coming around as well. Here's the throw. Just late, it's 3-0 as it's dropped. Double for Pitts. 2 in scoring position for Jennings, he's 0 for 1. Sauter now 10th. Fastball away, ball 1. Either way, 2-0. 3-0. That would have been a ball 4. I chased that one. That's going to be a pop-up to end the inning, but 3 runs for the Freebooters make it 3-0 to the third. Jimenez leads off the DH, hitting .385 with an RBI. 2 for 2 last game as a pinch hitter. Fouled off, 0-2. Away, fouled off. Up and in, two-seamer up and in, fouled off. Still 0-2. Fastball up and away, outside, 1-2. Right, down and in, grounded hard to first, Pitts backhands it. Takes it to the bag, 1 down. Brings up a Williams, locked in, strained right now at catcher, hitting .357. 1 homer, 2 RBIs. Fastball fouled off, 0-1. Change it up and away. Sky ball to center. Jennings over. 2 down. Brings up Gill, third baseman hitting .500 in the postseason, 2 for 4. Two-seamer down and in, low, ball 1. Fastball away, check swing, 2-0. Slider up and away, swung through it, 2-1. Fastball up and in, high, 3-1. Change it away, called a strike, full count. Two-seamer down and in, low, ball 4. First walk for Noel. Extends the inning here for Duffers, 0-1. Fastball away, fouled off, 0-1. Two-seamer up and in, fouled off, 0-2. Fastball down and in, chopper to short. Reliable bare hands and fires in time, that ends the inning. Bottom 3 we go, it's still 3-0. Buffler, Nixon, Reliable do up. Here's Buffler, 0-1. Swung late, 0-1. Slider down and in, knocked down by Sauter on the liner. Fires to first, 1 down. Nixon, who singled his first time up. Also scored a run. Swung late, 0-1. Inside, 1-1. Fastball down, 1 hopper to short. Easy play for Friedman, 2 down. Reliable up next, 1 for 1 with a single. He also scored a run. Strike in there, 0-1. Fastball down and in, turned on by Reliable, drives it deep right center field. Did he get enough? Yes, he did. Cannonball coming at you in the first row. 6th homer of the postseason for Reliable, and that makes it a 4-0 game. Brings up Salmon, 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI. He also scored a run. Change it low, 0-1. Sauter tens once more as that's grounded in the hole to short. Easy play for Friedman, that ends the inning. Freebooters over 4-0 lead on the homer by Reliable to the 4th. Friedman bags and ball and do up. Here's Friedman, 0 for 1 today. Fastball away, driven deep right center field. Nixon leaps, gets off the wall. Fields in, now holding just a single. I'll bring up Bags, 0 for 1. Slider up and in, breaks the bat, foul, 0-1. Fastball up and away, popped up, right at the mound. Noel there, 1 down. Brings up Vaughn, 0 for 1. Change it down and in, swung through it, 0-1. Two-seamer down and away, 0-2. Fastball up and in, chased it high, strike 3. 4th punch out for Noel. 2 down, and that'll bring up Yu, 0 for 1. Fastball away, first strike, going 1. Slide up and in, high, 1-1. Two-seamer down and in, chased it low, 1-2. Change it up and away, fouled off. Fastball down and in, runner goes. Salmon makes the catch on the liner, that ends the inning. Bottom 4, it's still 4-0. Burnett, Freeman, and Polding do up against Sauter, though the Overdogs did get their first hit. There's Burnett, 1 for 1 with a single. Fastball at the knees. Burnett drives it deep left center field. Did he get enough of it? Yes, he did. Cannonball coming at you for the rookie. His first career postseason home run. 5-0 Freebooters. As we're starting to pull away. Don't mean nothing after last game. Here's Freeman, 0 for 1 today. Flew out with the bases loaded his first time up. Strike in there, 0-1. Change it down and in. Rip foul, 0-2. Came in active for Sauter. High, 1-2. Slider at the knees, popped up, shallow right center field. In on it, Vaughn. He'll make the catch, 1 down. Brings up Polding, 0 for 1 today. Fastball down, lined at the middle, and that's a base hit. First hit for Polding, he's 1 for 2. That'll flip us back to the top of the lineup, and Pitts, who doubled in 2 runs his last time up, he's 1 for 2. Slider away is fouled off, 0-1. Swung late, 0-2. Tough out and K-man activate here. Slider down and then bloop to right center. That's another base hit. Runner thinking 3 will hold at 2. First and second with 1 down. Pitts down 2 for 3, and that'll bring up Jennings, who's 0 for 2. Fastball down and in, fouled off. 0-1. Inside, 1-1. Called a strike, 1-2. Came in active. Blooper up the middle. That's through for another base hit. There it goes. Here comes the throw. Dropped by the catcher, and then makes it 6-0 on the double. Brings up Buffler, 0 for 2. Strike the letters, 0-1. Low, 1-1. Blooper to right field by Buffler. In for a base hit. 7-0 Freebooters. Runners at the corners with 1 down. Brings up Nixon, 1 for 2 with a single as Slaughter is rattled. Hanging fastball, crushed left center field by Nixon. Cannonball coming at you over the Overdogs bullpen. It's a 3-run bomb, and that makes it 10-0 as the Freebooters, pissed at the blown lead last game, have unloaded on the frickin' Overdogs ace. Lab up next, solo home run last time up. He's 2 for 2 with a single as well. Strike the letters, 0-1. High, 1-1. Fastball down and in, swung late, 1-2. Change it down and in, line to right center. That's a base hit. Third hit for Reliable. He's 3 for 3. That brings up Salmon, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Strike in there at the letters, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Fastball but in, lined up the middle to right center. That's another base hit. That's a gapper, actually. That's going to get to the wall. Salmon thinking 2 out of the box. He'll beat the throw. Second and third now with 1 down, and that'll bring up Burnett, who homered his last time up. He's 2 for 2. He's also singled. Slider middle in, blooper to center field. That's trouble. No one's there. That's in for a base hit. Burnett's going to get a 2-run single out of this. It's 12-0. Brings up Freeman, 0 for 2. Fastball middle of the plate, line to center. A base hit for Freeman. He's 1 for 3. Freebooters just piling it on here in the 4th. Brings up Polding, 1 for 2 with a single. Sauter will leave after 3 1/3. Coming out of the bullpen's left-hander, Joseph Broseph. Second appearance in this series as he pitched in Game 1, took the loss. Strike the knees, 0-1. Shot off, 0-2. He's just trying to stop the bleeding here. Fastball put in, popped up, shallow right field. Bags will make the catch this time, 2 down. Pardon me. Brings up Pitts, 2 for 3. Double, and 2 RBI double and a single today. High, ball 1. Slider in the dirt, 2-0. Fastball down and in, grounded in the hole, past the diving shortstop. That's a base hit. Runner coming around third. Here comes the throw. Late, it's a single RBI, 13-0. Brings up Jennings, 1 for 3 with an RBI double. Slider at the knees, hitting the hole to third, diving his Gill to cut it off, a fire to first. Mercifully, the inning is over, but the Freebooters put up 9 runs, as they say. We want this title. 13-0 to the 5th. Zola leads off. He's over 1 today. Fastball low, fouled off, 1-1. Slider away, swung through it, 1-2. Change up and in, high, 2-2. Fastball down and in, inside, full count. Two-seamer up and away, dribbler to short, reliable there. 1 down. Brings up Jimenez, 0-1. Fastball down for a strike, 0-1. Two-seamer low, 1-1. Slider up and in, fouled off, 1-2. Fastball down and in, fouled off. Two-seamer away, fouled off. Change down and away. Dribbler to second, Salmon there, fires to first, 2 down. Brings up Williams, 0-1. Fastball away, popped up, shallow center. Jennings charging in. He's calling for it. Makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for Noel. Bottom 5, it's 13-0. Mid of the lineup, due up. Buffalo leads off, 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Fastball down and in, grounded up the middle, and that's a base hit. Buffalo now 2 for 4. Brings up Nixon, 2 for 3. 3-run homer last time up. He's also singled. Slider middle in, Sky to left center. Easy play for you. 1 down. Brings up reliable, 3 for 3. Solo homer and 2 singles today. Slider at the knees, 0-1. Slider away, 1-1. High, 2-1. Fastball up, grounded at the middle, base hit. Reliable now 4 for 4. 2 on, 1 down. Brings up Salmon, 2 for 3. RBI double last time up, he's also singled. High, ball 1. Away, 1-1. Up and in, 2-1. Fastball way down and lined into Freeman's glove. It would make the double play. That ends the inning. Nice play. To the 6th. It's 13-0. Gill, Duffers, and Friedman do up. Here's Gill. Walked his first time up. Fastball away for a strike. Going 1. Noel on fire here to start the 6th. Change up in there. 0-2. Slider up and away. Swing towards strike 3. 5th punch out for Noel today. 1 down. Brings up Duffers, 0-2. Fastball in there at the D's, 0-1. Change up away, blooper to second. Salmon makes the catch on the liner, 2 down. Brings up Friedman, 1 for 2 with the single. Fastball up and in, popped up to third. Burnett there, calling for it. Makes the catch, that's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 6, Burnett, Freeman, and Polding do up. Here's Burnett, 3 for 3, singled twice, and he's also hit a solo homer. He's singled in 2 runs last time up. Locked in currently. Low, ball 1. Lined at the middle in the second pitch. A base hit for Burnett. He's 4 for 4. 3rd single today. Brings up Freeman, 1 for 3 with a single. Slider away, ball 1. Inside, 2-0. Slider hangs hard at the middle, base hit for Freeman. He's 2 for 4. 2 on and none down to start the inning. Brings a Polding, 1 for 3 with a single. High, ball 1. Swung late, 1-1. 2-1. Fastball down and in. Sky to left center field. Caught by you. 1 down. Brings up Pitts, 3 for 4. He's doubled and singled twice, driving on 3 runs. Fastball down and in. Bloop to second. Duffers makes a catch. 2 down. That'll bring up Jennings, 1 for 4 with an RBI double. Strike the knees, 0-1. Fastball down and in, lined into right field, another base hit. Base is loaded here with 2 down. That brings up Buffler, 2 for 4, 2 singles and an RBI today. Slider at the knees, Buffler crushes it right center field. Cannonball coming at you, it's a grand slam for Buffler off the second deck. 17-0. Freebooters pile on Buffler's 4th homer of the year in the postseason. It's actually his 4th homer of the year. He had none in the regular season. Brings up Nixon, 2 for 4, 3-run homer and a single. Broseph now tense. Foul off, 0-1. Chased it in the dirt, 0-2. Fastball up and away, blooper to right center field. Easy play for Bags, and that ends the inning. Still a grand slam for Buffler, 17-0 to the 7th. Bags, Vaughn, and you do up. There's Bags, 0 for 2. Change up in the first pitch with foul, 0-1. Seamer up and away, check swing outside, 1-1. Fastball down and in, hard at the third base line, it's a fair ball. Bags will have a single to start the inning. Brings up Vaughn, 0 for 2 intense. Rider away, dribbler up the middle. Auto second 1, reliable first, double play. Brings up you, 0 for 2. Liner in the left center, it's going to be extra bases for you. 2-out double extends the inning here. For Gonzalo, 0 for 2. Rider low, ball 1. Fastball down in the way, 2-0. Two-seamer line to right. Nixon makes the catch, that ends the inning. Bottom 7, it's still 17-0. Lab leads off 4 for 4. He's on fire. 3 singles and a solo homer today. Fastball down, and he just crushed another one. Cannonball coming at you dead center. Second of the game for reliable. 7th of the postseason. That makes it 18-0. 15 RBIs now. Brings up Sam in 2 for 4. RBI single and a double today as Brosep's done. Here comes Lou Dubaziz. Threw a clean 9th inning last game. Won the count. 1-2. Inside 2-2. Full count now as walk prone activates. Out off. Chased it outside, strike 3, 1 down. Next up is Burnett, 4 for 4, homer and 3 singles. He's driven in 3 runs. Curveball hangs, skyball to left center. Easy play for you, 2 down. Brings up Freeman, 2 for 4, 2 singles. Curveball hangs, foul off. WZ's locked in, 0-2 the count. Fastball down and in, grounded to third, shortstop. And WZ's has a clean inning. To the 8th, it's 18-0. Jimenez, Williams, and Gill do up. Jimenez, 0 for 2. Fastball away, grounded to the middle, base hit. Brings up Williams, 0 for 2. Rider away, fouled off. Fastball down and in, caught a strike, 0-2. Down and away outside, 1-2. In, chased it high, strike 3, 6 punch up for Noel, 1 down. Brings up Gill. Grounded to the catcher, fires to first, 2 down. Brings up Duffers, 0 for 3. Grounded in the hole of second, Saban dives and knocks it down. Infield single for Duffers. First and third, 2 down for Friedman. Got off, 1-1. Foul off, 1-2. Whiffer activates. Foul off. Fastball away, grounded to second. Sam to first, that ends the inning. Shutout through 8, bottom 8. Polding, Pitts, and Jennings due up. Polding will be pinch hit for. Coming out the bench, right fielder Dominic Burnside. Batting .300 with an RBI in the postseason. Fastball put in, turned on the left center field. Burnside is in with a double. Bring up Pitts, 3 for 5, double, 2 singles, 3 RBIs. Curveball hangs, and that's gone, folks. Cannonball coming at you, right field, second deck. 20-0 Freebooters. 5th of the year for Pitts in the postseason. Brings up Jennings, 2 for 5, double, single, and an RBI. Fastball down and in, grounded to third, 1 down. Next up is Buffer, 3 for 5, grand slam and 2 singles today, 5 RBIs. High ball 1. Dribble up the middle. Another base hit, 4th hit for Buffler. Brings up Nixon, 2 for 5, 3-run homer and a single. Good take low, ball 1. Work ball fouled off, 1-1. 1-2. Outside. 2-2. Chased it high, strike 3. 2 down, and that brings up Reliable, 5 for 5, 2 homers, 3 RBIs, and 2 singles. Curveball down and in, ripped to right. Right at Bags, that ends the inning. 2-run bomb for Pitts makes it 20-0 to the 9th. Bags, Vaughn, and you do up. Bags 1 for 3 with a single. Strike the knees, 0-1. Heater away, 1-1. Change it in there, fouled off. Fouled off again. 1-2 pitch. Fastball line at the middle, base hit. 1 down, none down, 1 at first. That'll bring up Vaughn, 0 for 3. Dribbler to first. Pitts the second 1, Reliable back to Pitts. Double play. Brings up you, 2 down, nobody on, 1 for 3 with a double. Dribbler in the hole to second, Salmon there. Fires to first, 1-2-3 inning for Noel. And the Freebooters get a complete game shutout to win 20-0 as we win the best of 3. Good job, guys. Only took 2 hours. As we storm the field again. It's our 3rd championship in 4 seasons. 2nd in a row, and Pitts is the player of the game. All right. We did it. 3 titles. We've matched the Sandcats for the most we've ever had in any of my playthroughs. 3. And it's only been 7 seasons. I think we can run this back again. We'll see. Got to see who stays and who goes in the off season. 20-0 the final. We crushed them. We got pissed after the second game and we just hammered them. Looking around the box score, Overdogs had only 6 hits. Vaughn, Godzolo, Williams, and Gill were all hitless. 2 hits for Bags, 1 for Duffers, Friedman, Yu, and Jimenez. And for us, everybody got at least 1 hit. 3 RBIs for Burnett. He had a homer. Salmon had a sing RBI. Reliable 2 solo homers, 2 RBIs. Dixon a 3-run homer. Buffer a grand slam and an RBI single. Jennings an RBI double, and Pitts 2-run homer and 3 RBIs on a double and a single. Sauter takes the loss, 3 1/3, 16 hits, 13 earned runs, 3 homers. He falls to 1 2. Broseph 2 2/3, 8 hits, 5 earned runs, 2 homers. And Dubaziz 2 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, and a homer. Noel, complete game shutout, giving up only 6 hits and 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. She improves to 3-0 in the postseason. Player of the game is Pitts, followed by Reliable and Buffler. All with pretty massive days at the plate. Alright, big win. Alright, with that, we are just under 200,000 star points for our franchise career. I like it. And that's for all 3 of my playthroughs combined, so love to see it. Alright, guys. And there's our ring. We've done it again. Our 3rd title in 4 seasons. Looking at the path, we swept the Sawteeth, reverse swept the Sandcats, and then lost and won against the Overdogs. Take a quick look at the playoff leaders here. MVP for the playoffs is going to be Winnie Noel, who had a great 3-0 pitching performance, throwing 2 complete games, one of them a shutout. Actually, I think they have 2 of them. Yeah, one of them was definitely a shutout. The second one wasn't. 23 strikeouts, my God. Reliable 2nd, Pitts 3rd, Buffer 4th, Jennings 6th, Nixon 7th, and Griffin 10th. Not bad at all. Take a quick look at the summary here. Started off 7-9, then went 5-11, 5-11. Win the title at 10-6. Go to the finals and lose 11-5 season. Win the title at 12-4, and win the title again at 14-2. Our best statistic season so far. Record through 7 years, 87-53. That includes the playoffs. Alrighty, guys. We're gonna run it back one more time next year. Next episode will be the off season. Will we be able to keep this stacked team together? Probably not. We don't have a lot of money right now, so we might need to make some cuts, but let's not do that until we figure out who stays and who goes. Thank you guys so much for watching the episode. If you're stuck through all that pain, that long, boring stretch, and you made it this far, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Subscribe. Got nothing else to say, guys. Thank you so much. Pleasure doing this for you guys again as we win our 3rd title. Until next time, guys, this is a nasty one, signing off.